Alright folks, welcome back, and we are now at part 3 of the Final Fantasy VI Advanced stream. So we're in right at the end of Mount Colts and have just saved, and are now on the long trek down. This is actually my least favorite part of the game because it's actually a very long stretch with a high random encounter rate of enemies right before a big boss. And we're still not down there yet. Like I said, long, annoying stretch with lots of enemy encounters. And we still have at least one or two more random encounters before we even reach the boss. And now everybody's getting poisoned, as if I need to waste more MP. When you're poisoned, every step you take drains your health, so having to waste... And the next boss, this early in the game, while not difficult, is definitely a wake-up boss. Because if you don't know what you're doing, he will kick your butt. Because the first thing he does is he comes with two bears, which, as we all know, are godless killing machines. The other thing is, you can't even target him until his two bears are dead. But he is still completely free to act and kill you. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Yeah, we're not winning this one. Good thing we saved, though. Alright. Let's try that again. This time with less dying. Alright. Oh, yeah, poison. Alright, run, 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 run. I'd really rather not have to leave this area, go back to Figaro, and get more equipment. Okay. And we keep getting poisoned. Pardon me, sir, while I heal up a minute. Alright, that's gonna have to do. Okay, so now it takes a bit... freaking hell, would you please stop doing that? At this point, all it is just surviving until Sabin shows up. Well, you also have to deal a certain amount of damage to him first. There we go. Now, this is just simply a plot fight. You can fight Vargas to the end, but he has like a couple thousand HP. Instead, if you just do the basic blitz, the Raging Fist, it instantly kills him. Which is really funny because Saban actually starts with his first like 2 or 3 blitz techniques, the other 2 of which are significantly more powerful than this one. But if you let the fight go long enough, it actually gives you a little tutorial saying, do this or else you'll die. Don't feel like fighting anymore. That's another interesting thing about how this game works, is that characters run away individually. They don't run away as a group. So you can like run away certain characters and leave the rest. As you can see, Saban actually starts off with his first 3 blitz attacks, and this one is actually the go-to blitz. Because it's an incredibly powerful attack. The really funny thing is, however, that most of Saban's blitzes use his magic stat, not his attack stat, or not his strength stat. Because they're like magical and elemental attacks. Alright, so let's get to the returner hideout so we can heal up Terra. Bannon's not exactly the nicest guy. And of course, when Locke had the sprint shoes on him, I'm back down to normal walking speed. Oh, I guess you can actually buy ethers. That's new. But as you can see, they're fairly expensive. We'll get all that money back in no time. Yes, I'm currently running around with a dead character. We need to fix that. Hang on a sec. Alright. Now, there are two different ways to complete this scenario, because this is a but thou must moment. You don't have a choice in joining the returners. You can either say yes to Bannon, and he will give you a gauntlet, or you can say no to him. And then if you go back all the way up here and talk to this guy, he gives you something much better instead. And no, the Genji Glove does not help keep you safe. It helps you murder things faster because it allows you to dual wield. And that's the reason why we want to go talk to him. Because if you say no to Bannon 3 times, the Empire attacks and you don't have a choice. But if you say yes, instead we get the war meeting. Which you're about to see. And that's why we did that little thing with the paper. Absolutely useless, but just a fun little thing that they put in there. Okay, you're not actually required to go back or go to the river just yet, because you can save and spread out your equipment a little bit. And it's also recommended that you modify your formation, move Bannon, Terra, and Edgar to the back row, because Bannon is a squishy wizard and dies in like one hit. And if he dies, game over. Terra and Edgar's tools and Terra's magic do not actually rely on front row or back row to deal full damage. Also, by throwing Savin out in the front, you're actually maximizing your damage output. So he's going to be using his blitzes anyway, which aren't actually affected by row either, but you know what? Enemies tend to attack the front row more than the back row. Alright, so let's just heal up real quick, because we're not going to get another chance to until midway through the river segment, because the river segment is an auto battle area essentially. Alright, so let's get going. Just another quick save, because we're not saving with half-dead characters. Alright, now we can go. Bannon has the Prey ability, which is basically a free cure to the entire team. It's a very useful ability, and pretty much any time it's his turn, he should always be casting it. Picking directions, for the first direction, doesn't really matter which one you pick. You'll always end up in the same place. The only disadvantage to Savin's blitzes is that you can't choose where they go. Alright, quick save. Now, there was an old leveling trick that you could do on the Leth River, where if you set your cursor to memory, at this junction here, if you picked up, you would actually loop back around, and using a Turbo Fire controller, you could leave the game on for a couple days and come back leveled up to level 99. We're not going to do that because it is time-consuming. I actually plan on getting further in the game than that today. And also, by doing that, you lose out on a lot of the benefits of espers, because one of the things about this game is that leveling up your characters through just their natural level ups actually isn't really all that great, because their stats are rather average as they get higher in the levels. Whereas if you use certain espers, actually most of the espers, give fairly significant boosts to most stats when you level up while equipping them. So proper management of your espers will actually allow you to significantly improve your characters. And also completely change certain characters, the way certain characters go. Like, you can make them you can turn a mage character like Strago into a combat monkey, or a um, combat character like Saban into a pure mage build. Like pretty much. Oh, and here we go. Here we meet the Goldfish Poop Gang, aka Ultros. He is annoying, doesn't know when to quit, and yeah, and makes a lot of octopus-related puns. And he also likes to feel up Terra for some reason. See, the funny thing is, he blinds Terra as though it's expecting to do something. Yeah, see, if we didn't have Terra in the back row, that attack probably would have one shot with her. And Ultros is done. But he's not dead. No, no. You actually have to fight him 4 total times, so 3 more times throughout the rest of the game. Yeah, Saban's not the smartest guy. And by flop up on the raft, we mean go flying out of the ocean and into the sky. Such a loving brother. And now we come to the scenario split. So at this point, we're going to drop off a save, and then we'll take a quick break, and I'll be back in a few minutes to pick up the next part where we will start Terra's, or the scenario with Terra, Bannon, and Edgar. Alright, see you in a little bit.